Hi guys, and welcome back to the web. On today's article, we're going to look at iNews. And in the headlines it says that what is YULE? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I pronounce it as Yule. Origins of the Winter Festival explained and how it influenced Christmas celebrations. It's done by Charlie Duffield. Christmas is a time of comfort and tradition, but many festivities we now know and love actually originate from our pagan past. The winter solstice has spawned rituals and celebrations from the earliest human times, with some traditions now associated with Christmas beginning as observances of the astronomical phenomenon. For example, the origins of Christmas trees and wreaths can be found in the 12-day pagan holiday of Yule, YULE, which are centered around the solstice, particularly in Scandinavia and other parts of northern Europe, such as Germany. Here's what you need to know about Yule and the originals of the Winter Festival. What's Yule? This year, Yule began on Monday, 21st of December, and will end on Friday, the 1st of January 2020. The term Yule, although it has changed in meaning through the centuries, is a remnant of a secular holiday that has been overshadowed by the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ. Yule originates from the 12-day festival celebrated by Germanic peoples around the winter solstice in December and January. That's interesting, folks. By the 1900s, Yule was already mapped on the Christian celebration of Christmas and its surrounding festivities. Nowadays, Christmas celebrations in the West have become an amalgamation of characters, traditions, and symbols appropriated to serve a Christian holiday. Interesting. How does Yule influence Christmas celebrations? Yule occurs at the same time as the celebration of the birth of Jesus in the form of a 12-day feast, sometimes called Epiphany or Feast of the Nativity. The feast was intended to correspond with the pagan holiday, the Feast of Sol Invictus, which celebrated the winter solstice and the gradually lengthening days of increased sunlight. Over time, these feasts merged to become the holiday we now know as Christmas. In today's language, Yule is simply the feast celebrating the birth of Christ, and Yuletide in Christmas season. Lots of aspects of the story of Jesus' birth are celebrated during Yule season, but remnants of the original feast and celebrations also show up in many of our modern day Christmas traditions. Look at this photo right here. And it was just continue. For example, most people with a Yule log don't care about its origin or associated it with paganism, but the custom of burning a Yule log goes back to medieval times. It was originally an entire tree that was carefully chosen and brought into the house with great ceremony, and the largest end of the log placed into the fire hearth and lit with the remains of the previous year's log. Celtic Druids would mark the winter solstice with the cutting of mistletoe and lighting a Yule log, believed to banish darkness and evil spirits, whereas nowadays a chocolate Yule log or bûche de Noël is a popular Christmas dessert or pudding. Romans had their own similar observance called Saturnalia, or in honor of the god Saturn. That's interesting. In honor of the god Saturn, which began on December 17 and involved a full week of partying. That's so interesting with this article. Alright guys, that's it. I hope I was informative and you guys enjoy your festive season. Take care, be blessed. See you in the next one.